Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me Anil and we are in the series of online food ordering website using ASP.NET. In previous video, that is part number 6, we have seen user registration part as well as updation of user profile, means where user can update their profile or user details. Okay, let's see here. Suppose when the user click on their edit profile button, they will redirect to this the registration page, okay, where they will find all their details which will be already filled, okay, and from there they can update their profile details. Okay, and in today's video, that is part number 7, we will do a page for user in admin module, where in that page we will display the list of users who has been registered to this website. Okay, and admin has a right to delete that particular user if they want. Okay, so we going to display that records in admin module as well as deletion of that user record. Okay, so let's stop it. Go to Solution Explorer. Right click on admin folder. We are creating a page for the admin module, so that's why we will going to create the page in admin folder, because all the pages that has been used for admin modules were placed in admin folder. Okay, and the users files were present in user folder. Okay, so click on add web form with master page. Let's give here page name as user or users. Okay, click on OK. Now we need to select the master page. Click on admin folder. There will be a master page with the name admin. Click on OK. So our page has been created here. Now we will going to copy code from other pages of admin module. Let's take from category page. Go to Solution Explorer, open category page. We want this first script, that is for disappearing alert message. Okay, let's copy it and paste it in user first content, that is content for head part. Paste it here, save it. Let's copy this whole div tag code. Let's close this and click here at the start of div tag and at the close of div tag. Just click here at the start of div tag, then press shift key and click on at the end of div tag. So it will going to select all the code present inside this div tag. Okay, if you open this plus icon, you can see all the code which is placed inside this div tag has been selected. Okay, let's now copy it and paste it here. Now we don't want the form part, means in category we have divided the row in two parts. In the first part we are displaying the category forms, okay, and in the second part we are displaying the repeater control, where we are displaying the list of categories. Okay, so for this page, for the user page, we are not going to divide the whole page into two parts. So we're going to remove the first the form design code. Okay, so we're going to remove that. The first tip, we're going to use the second half part, like we to where we are going to display the list of users record in repeater control. Okay, we are using this class. Okay, and we need to add a reference for this first. At the top, copy this namespace. We need to import here in our users page. Okay, save it. Now we need to change your id from category to users. Okay, and we need to remove this event, and we're going to create a new event for this. Okay, right now can see we are getting an error. This we have faced in almost every video where we have copied the code. Okay, and so that's why so the solution, we know that while closing the Visual Studio and opening it again, the problem will get solved. Okay, so first let's close this Visual Studio and open it again. Okay, first save it what we have done here. That means we have created the page inside this project, right? So just save that. So we have opened our Visual Studio again. Now that error has been gone. uh, yeah, now what we want. Okay, so first we will create an event for this repeater control. That is on item command. On item command is equal to create new event. Save it. Now you can find that the code behind page of users event has been created here. Now let's change some design part, like what we want to display here in repeater control. Here instead of name, I want to display serial number, that is SR, and I am taking serial number. Okay, and here for the second one we're going to display the user full name, that is full name. Okay, and the third column we are going to take that is username, and after that instead of created date we're going to give here join date, means when that user has been joined to this uh, website or our project. Okay, that is join date. And before that we'll take one more column, that is email. And here instead of action we will going to take delete, because we want only delete. But in other video, like in other part, like we have taken action, because where there we want to update as well as delete. So here we'll only go for delete. So that's why we'll change the column name from action to delete. Okay, and why we are taking this class on this action, because we don't want to be sort. If you notice, like when we click on the column name, okay, the data gets sort, means sortings were done, right, on the when we click on the columns name. So it will do, but where we don't want to do that, we need to add this class. This will remove that sorting functionality on that column. Okay, so on that action we don't want. and here table plus class is there. Okay, this is for adding a plus icon if there is a less space for displaying all the columns which is present inside this repeater console. So it will going to hide that all the other columns from the end, means from the end it will going to hide and going to display only those columns name where it finds suitable place for that. Okay, okay, okay. So for the serial number we are going to take SR number, that is my column name, so we're going to take here. Okay, then after that I want for the name, so I am going to remove this here, this image tag, and instead of that I will going to copy this one and paste it here inside this table data, and here we're going to replace with the name, that is the full name of the user. Okay, and then we're going to take for this one username, so we'll copy this one and paste it after this and take here username instead of name. Username, I think n is small here. Okay, so we don't want this one. Let's remove this table data, and after username we want uh, email part, right? Email column, so pasting here one more time and want to take here email. After that created date is there. Okay, then for the action, like I don't want the added one, so we're going to remove this first link button. We want only the link button for the delete part. Text delete, command name delete, and here in command argument we will need to pass the user ID, and here need to change the text. Do you want to delete this user? Save it. Okay, so we have done with the design part. Okay, okay, first we'll check the column name that we have taken here, whether it's correct or not. So let's open a database. So we have used this user CRUD store procedure for that for the user, right? So let's open it first. We have used this store procedure for the user registration as well as for profile, that is user profile, as well as updation of user profile, like where user can update their profile, and as well as for the admin modules where it will going to display list of all users as well as deletion of user in admin module. So we have used this store procedure for all all the kind of action that we perform for on the users. So all the query are like we have taken here inside this store procedure. Okay, so select profile, insert, update. Insert and update we have seen in previous video, that is registration part and user profile update. Okay, now what we want here, select for admin. So here it will going to take the all records from table and will going to display in user in admin module. Okay, so here what we have taken, the first column, that is serial number, SR number, that we have already taken here, SR number, that is right, and then user ID, that is also right here, that is the key column, or we can see the primary key column user ID. Okay, so that's why we have passed here the user ID for deletion. So while deleting, it will come to know which user we need to delete. So based on the user ID, we are able to delete that user. Okay, then the name, the username, that is full name. So this is the column name. So we have taken here name. Okay, and then username, email, and created date. You can see here username, email, and created date. Okay, that means all the columns we have taken here. Okay, so let's go back to our code behind page of the user. Okay, now what we want, we need to display the record when the page is loaded for the first time. Means when we open this page in browser, okay, the means when the page gets load, we need to display the list of users, okay, for the admin. So first we're going to take a one function, okay, which will going to display the list of users that present in database, or the table that present in tables of users. Okay, so for displaying, we can copy code from category, this one category dot axps dot cs space, that is code behind page of category. Let's open it. This one, so we'll copy this code and paste it here. Here we need to change code get users. Okay, we don't have this classes, that is SQL connection, SQL command, SQL data adapter, data table. So that's why we need to copy that also from here, from the top. This one, let's copy this and paste before the page load event. Now let's add the namespace control dot enter. Okay, now for the data table control dot enter. Save it. Now here we need to change the ID, that is our users. Here we need to change store procedure name, that is user CRUD. Let's check user CRUD, that is right, user CRUD. And here for the action name, we are going to use, that is this one, select for admin. So let's copy it and paste it here. Save it. Okay, okay, so we want to display this record when the page get loaded for the first time. Means we are displaying the record, but we are taken that inside this function we didn't call this function. Means without calling this function, we're not able to display record which has been binded to this repeater control. So first we need to call this function, then it will going to execute this part, and then it will going to bind the records and going to show in repeater control. So that's why we need to call it somewhere. So when we want to display when the page loaded gets loaded for the first time, means we need to check here in if condition whether notice post back, then it should display that. So here it will going to display that function get users. But before that we need to make sure we need to handle that breadcrumb. In admin we have taken the breadcrumb also, right? So we need to handle that also. So for that we need to take session name. And what is the name session? Let's check in category page, not in category dot axps dot cs page, that is code behind page. Here we can find that. So let's copy this line and paste it here. So here instead of category, we're going to take users. Save it. Okay, now when admin clicks on that icon for the deleting, so this event will going to call. So for deleting part, will can get in category. First we have done that in category also. Yeah, here in item command, the first one that is for edit, right? But the second one that is for delete. So we're going to copy this one for delete part. So let's copy code from if condition, and yeah, till here, this one. Okay, so let's copy the code and paste it here. Here we need to call this SQL connection. So let's uncomment it and need to change here method name, that is get users, and here instead of category need to take user deleted successful, and here instead of this category ID we need to take user ID, because we are passing the user ID that is coming from command argument of this repeater control. Okay, I need to change here this store procedure name as well, and copy from here, paste it here. Okay, the action name that is delete. Let's check it. Yeah, it's delete. Okay. I think everything is now done. Let's save it and run and see. Okay. So that record has been displayed. These two record that we have done in previous video, like we have done two users registration in previous video, that is in registration part. Okay, so it's displaying that, but we need to increase this the width of this repeater control. Means we are taken the bootstrap columns, right? So we need to increase the bootstrap columns for like it should get fit to this page. Okay, let's do that. Go to the design page of the user page. Here instead of this let's take call 12 mobile inputs, call 12. Okay, let's save it. Now refresh this. Okay, now it's done. Yeah, you can sort the records here. Can see in on the delete column we have removed that sorting part. Okay, so that means displaying your records properly, and here this breadcrumb also is displaying properly, and like this one, if we click on delete, okay, let's see whether it's doing or not. First let's check cancel part. Now let's click on delete. Okay, so it should be get deleted. Yeah, it's now deleted, and after 5 seconds this message will going to disappear. That's working, and we need to check whether this user's record has been deleted from the database or not. So let's open our database first. Let's call this or execute this query. So it will tell us how many records present in database. Only one record. That means it's working. Okay, and And okay, so here users is not selected because we didn't have link that menu to the that user page. So if you click on here, it will take okay, that is not link. You can see this hash is just added here. Let's change it in admin master page. Open a Visual Studio, go to admin master, go for the navigation. Here is the first navigation, but we don't want the first one, we want the second navigation, that is here. So here update status, after that users list. Okay, so here we need to change that. Yeah, only hash is there, so we want to take here users.axps save it. Now let's refresh this. Now if you okay, we need to remove this asterisk here. Now enter. Now this users menu will get going to selected. Yeah, now it's selected. Means now it's working. We go for product page here displaying, and here this product item menu is selected. If we go for this users page, the user page is open and users menu is selected. Okay, that means this is working properly, like what we have expected. Okay, so that's it for today. That is for today. So that I hope you like this video, and if you are new to my my channel, if you are new if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. It motivates to me to make such more videos for you. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye, take care, thank you for watching.